Stop applying for jobs. The career advice you've never heard of. I'm Dr. Obed Magni, and I've got three game-changing tips for you. All right, so let's get started. First things first, you want to steal your dream job or your dream career path, legally, of course. What do I mean by that? A lot of us, when we apply for jobs or if we're trying to get into a particular industry, we don't know where to start. We don't know what we need, anything like that, right? So here's what you do. Follow five people on LinkedIn who you admire, whose jobs, you want or careers that you're looking for, and start to look into the background a little bit. And what I mean by that is take a look at, what affiliations they're a part of, what skills do they have, what education do they have, and then look at your own resume, your own sphere of influence, and start to fill those gaps with what those five people have. Doing that's going to put you in a much better position for career advancement. The second thing, what you want to do is what's called a coffee chat power move. Coffee chat power move. What's that? It's when you go into someone's DMs and you ask them directly, hey, I would like to get into this particular industry. Are there any two pieces of advice that you can give me? Or I have two questions for you that I'd like to ask, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, keep it to two. All right, not 10, not 15, to two. You'll find that you'll get about a 90% response rate, and people love to give advice. When people ask me for advice, they end up getting more than they can handle because I love to give value. You'll find that a lot of people will do the same thing for you too. So find two individuals, or more than two individuals, I should say, and just ask them, hey, what advice would you give me if I'm trying to get into this particular position? And you'll end up finding that they'll give you more than you're probably asking for. All right. The third thing, you want to become what's called a T-shaped expert. A T-shaped expert. Like, what is that? It's when you have two unrelated skills and you put them together, making yourself an unforgettable candidate. I'll give you a specific example. So I had a career as a police officer, nearly 2 decades. And during that time, I went and got my master's degree and I got my doctorate degree in organizational leadership. That landed me into this world of evidence-based policing, research and policing. Obviously, I do a lot of work in other industries too, but I'm just using policing as just one specific example. So I became what you would call a academic, somebody who's got the experience and somebody who's got the academic side to converge both in solving problems. So when you think about your academics in the law enforcement space, how many of us are actually out there? I'm going to tell you it's very, very, very small. Okay. So if you're somebody who, let's just say you're an accountant, but you have this affinity for graphic design, hey, the accountant with the expertise in graphic design, how many of those exist? There aren't that many. I'm guessing there aren't that many. So find two unrelated skills that you're really, really good at, or find one that you're really, really good at and pair it with something that's completely unrelated. And you're going to put yourself in a position where you stick out like a sore thumb. And then when it comes to solving particular niche problems, you're the go-to person. All right. So my question for you guys is, which one of these hacks are you going to try first? Comment below. I can't wait to see what kind of answers you guys have. And if you do comment, I will make sure that, I give you some extra tips to help you out in the future. So again, my name is Dr. Obed Magni. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you soon.